So it's day 5 of my water fast. I didn't record yesterday because I was really drained, super weak. I just laid on the couch or in bed all day, like took everything I had just to get to go to the bathroom. And then I had a strange burst of energy just like last night, or it was like 5 in the morning. But it's really working. I'm breaking out. I have like 3 or 4 little friends on my face here. Not gonna do a close up, just take my word for it. um, Also, something very interesting that has happened. Um, Before my fast, I think I had mentioned in a previous video that I went to the doctor and I had talked to my doctor about some complaints I had about a pain that I was having on my upper right side of my stomach. And I had felt this a long time ago, and I thought it was my appendix. I was having pain in my appendix, and I would feel it every once in a while, and it would really hurt. Like every time, it would be uncomfortable to walk because the stomping of my feet would kind of shake it and jolt it, and it'd be really uncomfortable. Um, and then I felt it at work. I talked to my doctor about it, and um, I didn't really know where my gallbladder it was or anything. I thought it was my appendix. And then I started feeling it at work, and it was really bad. I was like, oh my god, it's like really hurting. And I talked to a couple people about it, and they're like, oh yeah, you gotta have your appendix removed and all this stuff. I don't believe in like surgery unless you like absolutely have to. But so throughout this fast, I've been doing enemas, and um, one of the times that I did it, probably my third enema, maybe it was on my second or one of the days, and I did it, and the water came out and it was like totally clear. I know this is probably TMI, but I think it's good to share because people who are water fasting might want to know about this. So I did it, and the water came out, and it was fine, and I thought I was finished and everything, and I was done, and then I just went to go. I was brushing my teeth, and then all of a sudden I was like, I felt this gurgling, and then I had to go again. So I went, and it was bile. I had passed bile, and it was like stinky, cloudy bile. And I was like, what the heck? So I was like researching like crazy. I'm like, is this normal and stuff? I never heard anything about it. And apparently, uh, your gallbladder, I've been learning a lot about my organs lately. Your gallbladder is connected to your liver, and it squirts a tiny bit of bile into the small intestines to help digest your food. And when you're cleansing, bile gets recycled in your body 9 or 10 times, so it's got a lot of toxins in it. It's an emulsifier for fat. So when I did the enema, it stimulated the gallbladder to release bile, but because I'm cleansing, all that stuff needed to be released, and it all came out. And so far, every time that I've done an enema after that's happened, I'll pass the water. The water's clear. So, and then it's unmistakably bile. It'll be a bright yellow followed by a murky, cloudy brown. And not this, I did one today, but the time before that I did it, I passed gallstones. And at first I thought it must have been impacted fecal matter, but I'm like, I did this juice fast and I cleansed. I know there was like nothing in there. And they were like little pebbles, like little balls, ranging from the size of a lentil to like a chocolate covered almond. Maybe not quite that big, maybe a chocolate covered peanut. And they're like greenish colored. And I'm like, this isn't, how would these larger chunks be lodged in my intestines after all this juice fasting and enemas and stuff? There was nothing in there. The water comes out clean, and then I passed all those, and then I had the bile following that, and then sometimes there will be some in the bile. So I looked up pictures online, and they look exactly like all the pictures I looked at for gallstones. And guess what the treatment is for gallstones? For doctors, the main approach to taking care of gallstones is to remove your gallbladder. Yeah. So I'm like, I was just amazed and just kind of grossed out, but really happy that I got those out of my body, because it's just like nuts. I had no idea that I had gallstones, and that's what was causing that pain, and it's just crazy that my body was able to pass that. So yeah, there's that, and then the aching in my calves have gone away. My shoulders aren't as tight as they were. Like I said, I am breaking out. I've got a thick white coating on my tongue that doesn't go away when I brush it. And yeah, when I do have short bursts of energy, I feel really, like, just, I feel so, even though I'm really tired, I feel very renewed. I feel so fresh. I feel like, not in just my body, but my mind. I feel like I'm hitting the reset button, and I'm seeing things so much more clearly. Not just like seeing things, but I'm seeing things more clearly. It's amazing. It's really becoming a spiritual experience, and I just I'm just really happy that I'm doing this. I wish that I could do it a little bit longer. I am going to have to break my fast. This is day 5. I'm going to have to break it the morning. You know, I'll go through day 10, and then I'll break it the morning of day 11. Yeah, day 11. Because you need at least, most people say that you need just as many days of refeeding as you had fasting. Some people say you need half as many days. And it's after I break my fast, it'll be exactly 5 days before I leave for Peru. And I really need my strength for that. Once I get there, I'm going to be hiking through the jungle and stuff to get to this retreat. So, I am going to break it. I think I'm going to break it with watermelon, and I'm just going to take it from there. I'm going to do juicy, solid fruits, and maybe some like tomatoes and cucumbers. I am going to have to push it a little bit, I think, to get to the point where, you know, I'm going to be on an airplane. I can't have, like, bring all these fruits with me, so I'm going to have to bring, I'm going to make some little salads and Tupperware and things like that. And I'll finish the refeeding as I'm there, but I just need to be able to at least eat some solid foods. So that's my plan, and, oh yeah, another thing I was going to say is, so I'll go through these periods of feeling really good, and I'm realizing that all these great benefits and how awesome I'm feeling. And then I'll feel so drained and almost like depressed and sad. And then I've even gone through some bouts where I'm angry. Like, I'll be replaying these scenarios in my mind of things that have happened or things that I think might happen. And I get so mad, worked up about it, and I can't get it out of my head. And I think that's just my psyche just releasing negative emotions and stuff. Or, you know, I'll just randomly I'll think of something really sad and I'll start, you know, tearing up. So that's really interesting that it's not just physical. And oh yeah, and I'm having all these dreams, like, they're so vivid, but they're so random. It's like they don't make any sense. And I know they do make sense on some conscious level. Some kind of message is being told, or, you know, something is being worked out in my mind. But it's really weird. Like, just the most randomest dreams that just, they don't make any real sense to me. But maybe later on it will or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, that's it for day 4 and 5, I believe. I'll probably think of something after I turn the camera off, but if that happens, I'll just talk about it for day 6. So I'll see you tomorrow.